Hey everyone. I'm back. It's been a little while. Still looking forward to doing more of this. But I just gotta share it. Alright, just gonna share it to one more place, and we'll be done. Done with sharing, that is. Don't get your hopes up. Alright. With that all out of the way, I'm just about to begin. I'm not trying to delay, but trying to make sure I had everything. Yeah, I think I was further along than this. I guess if I wanted to start exactly where I was, I shouldn't have quit the game and turned it off, but even then I'd be opening myself up to more errors happening if I didn't. Oh, and they came back. Isn't that fucking great? Did I only just then get my chaos form? Could have sworn the last time I played this, I played until I had not unlocked, excuse me, had built up enough energy for the chaos form because I need it in this next fight. Because that's like the requirement. That's the only way you can win in that fight. Okay, so these have been taken care of, bizarrely. Anyway, hello chat, how are you doing tonight? I've just been a little bit bummed out recently. Everything's fine. Just a little sad. But it's all good. Alright, I hadn't noticed that's what it was. Okay.
Greetings.
Pardon me if I'm a little tender on my voice tonight. I have a bit of a sore throat. My voice has been like thrashed for the last couple of days.
Come on already! What are you waiting for?
You plan on using them hands ever again? You best not go touching that one ain't yours. Thane, you know me, but I don't know you. And I don't like strangers. Especially the uninvited kind. And maybe who you are don't matter as much as what you want.
I've come for the Black Hammer.
Really now? Well, you're welcome to give it another go. After that, I best not catch you around here again.
It's you,
What's that now?
the Black Hammer. It's you.
Do your worst. But let me tell you a little secret, boy. The one in the dirt is by far the easier of the two.
Oh boy. Yeah. There is no getting around this.
Impressive!
Yeah, I just have to keep slashing him for a bit.
Been tagged in millennia.
100 years. Since the day Abaddon was taken from us, I have prayed for this moment. For your crimes, I would see you tried in the White City. But until this world is free of the Destroyer, its gates are closed to us, and justice will not wait. I sentence you here and now!
Your justice can wait till we finish our little scrap, missy. There ain't no sport in jumping into a tussle that don't concern you.
How'd he get up there?
Go on, fly away, pigeons. If I'll pluck ya.
Blasphemer! It is you who take sides in a battle that doesn't concern you!
Please, allow me.
Ooh.
That's what you get for touching what ain't yours. I'd duck if I were you.
Oh boy. Okay, so what's happening here is that there's going to be a competition between me and Ulfane.
Keep them feathers flying, boy!
For the Helgar! We will not yield!
Out of my way! Shove off, pigeons!
The horsemen
Shove
approach.
off, pigeons!
So yeah, there's a competition going on between me and Ulfane to see who can kill the most angels the most quickly. And right now I kinda got him beat. But that is like an ever-changing number.
Your justice is at hand.
Over here, stranger.
Okay.
I hope this old one knows where he's going. We came for the Griever's heart, remember?
Yes, it was 2 minutes ago. Anyway, hi people, how are you? Oh boy, more company.
Bring him to justice!
So how is everyone in chat doing tonight? I still killed 9 and he's only killed 4. How is that possible? Okay.
Shove off, peasants! Shove off, peasants!
But I killed that one. Okay. Didn't know if he noticed I was here.
My pillows need a little stuffing!
Wow, mine too. What? But I won that!
Your justice is at hand!
Not too sure about that.
Over here, stranger!
We will not yield!
Good, I didn't expect you to. Have you? Didn't realize I could perfect block.
Come on, give us a hand over here!
I'm working on it, God. You missed. What an idiot. Fuck. Yep, War just punched him to death. Give me this. Thank you. Redemption. It has the same name as one of Strife's pistols. Huh. Press, the right trigger for rapid shots. Press and hold the left trigger to charge up powerful area of effect projectiles. Yay! Glad you made it.
We will not yield!
Like, no, Wolfane.
Your justice is at hand!
There's just a lot more of them attacking me right now.
Justice is at hand! We will not yield! We will not yield!
Alright, I gotta keep my eye on the fucking health at this point. Because it is incredibly easy to die at this part. Solely because of, like, the fact that you're not really paying attention to your own health bar as much. See, I'm already down to, like, only, like, 2 health bars. Because after that one stone is gone, I've got 1 more.
We will not yield!
I've been waiting a bit.
You keep telling yourself that, Wolfane. But, like, I do have full, like, 2 full life essence shards. It sucks that I can't run. Wish I could run. But I can't.
Come on, get a hand over here.
I'm trying, man, I'm trying.
Quick on the draw, are we?
Yes, we are.
My pillows need a little
We will
stopping.
not yield!
So does mine.
Your justice is at hand! For the Helgar!
Yes.
For the light!
There is a conversation happening in chat.
We will not yield!
I mean, the stream is... like, streams are so much more fun because I can directly interact with y'all, like, in the moment. Like, a few minutes later. But yeah, the conversation that you see on the side is what's happening in chat. Like, that's part of what makes the,
Over here, stranger.
streaming from my PlayStation 4 that much more like how it is on a computer. Because I actually have only just recently found out how to do it on computer.
My pillows need a little stopping. My pillows need a little stopping.
We will not yield!
That and canonically, we're about to see the second fight ever between Uriel and War. Because fun fact for those who have not read the book, Uriel and War actually do have a fight in the book. Where he actually lets her live. Because at that point in time, she's a child. Oh. Shit. Alright, don't make me restart the whole thing. Because I'm gonna be upset.
Shove off, Prudence.
Oh, hi. He was just standing there politely. Wolfane? You gonna break this? Because I can't right now. So how are y'all doing tonight? This is probably the third time I've asked, but hey ho. It's a shame because I think these two would actually get along fairly alright.
Over here, stranger.
Hey, wait up, I've got short legs. I'm kidding. Because Bora's probably super tall. Not like
Here,
the way that Strife is, I think.
You won. Fair and square.
Yay! Combat lore. This enhancement increases the rate of weapon experience gathered and boosts War's armor level. Yay! Yeah, maybe. Perhaps. We can only hope.
Get over here, blast it!
I'm right here!
You'll go nowhere, horseman. You cannot escape your fate. Abaddon will be avenged.
Girl!
Defend yourself, traitor.
You can do so much better.
Gets me all worked up just thinking about killing her, and I'll settle for watching you do it.
He let her live last time. Because she was a child last time. That's just like further emphasizing the fact that Wars like works on a code of honor. And to him killing a child is dishonorable.
Could be you really are who you say. Them pigeons seem mighty convinced, but I ain't. So once again, you know me, but I still don't know you.
The Griever's lair.
The Griever's beyond here. Had to seal these passages up tight to keep our pets out of my yard. Little bastards kept dropping by uninvited, taking things what don't belong to them.
I am who I claim to be.
You kill that Griever. Even make it back out.
Oh yeah, it's super fun.
Proof enough. Then I promise we'll have words. Now get off of my property before more pigeons come looking at crap in my yard.
Right, so if you are going to... I'm pretty sure that the first game is available on Switch if you have that, for about $20. It's available here on the PlayStation 4 for about $10. Darksiders 2 is probably my favorite, but Genesis right now is the one that I like a lot. And right now on Steam, it's about $20. So if you have a computer that can handle it, I'd go for it. If you have a PlayStation 4, definitely play them. The only thing I will say about the third game is that it's got some performance issues on pretty much every platform. It runs way smoother on the PC though. I had way more issues with it on the PlayStation. But on my computer, it ran relatively smoothly. Yeah, go for it. You're gonna love it. And also there's an audiobook for the book Abomination Vault on Apple Books and Audible.com. I'm not sponsored, by the way. It's just I have the ebook and the audiobook. I would listen to the audiobook while I was at work, so... I don't remember where I was when I was listening to it. It's a very fascinating story. But in, like, the audiobook, you get to do that sort of thing. You actually get to know Death a little bit more before his game came out. Because they released it around the same time. However, there is one, like, detail from the book that doesn't carry over into the games, which is that in the book, apparently Death has no blood. But, the PC version and the Switch version, and I think the Xbox version, he is shown to bleed when he gets hurt, so I guess it's just something that the author made up. Ah! We intruded on another person who was not expecting guests. Well, I mean, the last person the Watchers said, like, Tiamat, I presume. I guess she just wasn't expecting visitors today. And we joked the whole time that she was looking for her good china. And that it's apparently our job to go get it. And all we found were her fancy toothpicks. But, like, I love the way that this boss ends.
I think all you managed to do was to piss her off. Let's find her and finish the job. And don't toy around with her this time!
I wasn't... Fuck you, Joker. That's, like, this is the Griever and not Silitha. Oh wait, unless the Griever and Silitha are related. Then why can't the Griever talk? This is just opening up a whole bunch of uncomfortable questions. It's like, oh shit, I broke my own clock. That, and we also intruded on her. Perhaps she didn't have her morning coffee, and we also intruded. She's a lot less hospitable than Tiamat was. Because while Tiamat was willing to go at least try and find her good china, this one's just looking to spill all of our guts out. I hope Ox Steve understands. Go away, I'm not decent. Oh god, I don't want to imagine what it looks like naked. Oh wait, it is naked, never mind. Like Zero X Steve, right. I don't know if you were here last time, but it was super fun. And hopefully I'll be going through the whole series again. Before moving on to maybe some more Mimi games. Oh good! More of them. I hear snarls. And I don't like it. I really like doing the instant death moves on these ones. It's like just grab them and rip them in half with your bare hands. Oh, that's what's making the hissy sounds. God, I hate those fish. They are, to me, like how I view eels. They just look evil. Fun fact. Like, eel facts. Sarah doesn't like them because they scare her. Which, by the way, like, yeah, I kinda got a bit of that joke from, I think her name's Caitlin Doherty. Otherwise known on YouTube as Ask the Mortician. When she was talking about whales. Like, whale facts. Caitlin is scared of whales. I've never had shrimp chips. Like, some of my friends from places like Taiwan and China have eaten shrimp chips, and I just never asked. Oh, you did? Was it fun? Did you enjoy it? Why did you see a whale? In what way did you view this whale? I feel like those other, like, straw sort of chips, I'm probably not going to like them because I really hate those. Peggy's Cove. I've never heard of that place. Like, what state are you in? If you're American. Which I'm guessing is the case. It's like, I don't know Canadian time zones. I've only been to, like, one Canada place once. Which was, I went to Sarnia when I was around 14. Like, what state? Because for context, I'm in Tennessee. So I'm very landlocked. Right. Oh, you are Canadian, okay. There wasn't much in Sarnia either. Yeah, I know. We went there for a church, like, youth group mission trip or something to paint people's houses for them. In, like, lower income neighborhoods. It was awful. Because I wore white and I didn't anticipate, like, what time we'd be getting there. So I had no idea wearing a white dress was a bad idea. Until it was a little too late, and, well, long story short, I don't have that dress anymore. Not getting into too many details. Also, like, I barely had international unlimited text, so I could text my, at the time, very close friend. And I have to say at the time because we are so not friends anymore. As in, we stopped being friends when I was 15. And ended up being not such a bad thing after all. Since from what I heard, all she did afterward was just like dunk on me. While I was not even there to defend myself. Like, I heard this from another mutual friend. That all she did was just relentlessly trash talk me. Which is really low when you think about it. It's really horrible to do that to somebody who's not even there. And who left this place that you are because you bullied her really hard. Yep, abyssal armor piece, whatever. Am I doing that here? Possibly. But at least I am not using names. So even if this person were to hypothetically stumble upon this, there is no way that they'd be able to know that I was talking about them. And in fact, it's probably been so many years, they don't even remember what I sound like. Okay, so now I need to go down here. Like, this is, in my opinion, the worst dungeon in the whole game. Because I constantly get lost. But I'm gonna be leaving here with so many souls. Oh, also Steve, you may not know this, but the reason why I'm talking about souls is because, the only merchant in this game, at least, you can only buy things from him if you have souls to give him. And what he does with the souls? He eats them. So essentially we're just getting his groceries. He's just hungry. I mean, demons gotta eat, I guess. That's scary. I don't like it either. I think I like the idea that we had for him, like, being essentially, if he were to be a mer creature with a... essentially having a bull shark tail. I mean, it was either that for me or great white shark. Maybe it's just because I grew up playing Kingdom Hearts and I was used to Sora having a shark tail when he went to Atlantica, or the Little Mermaid area. No. That reminds me too much of fucking spiders. And y'all know I hate spiders. I hate them. It's not just that I'm scared of them, I hate them. You don't just scare me, I just don't like them. While they, yes, are important to the ecosystem and to our general health and well-being because they, you know, eat insects that could do us harm. like mosquitoes and whatnot. They're probably the ugliest form of pest control. Excuse me. Pardon my tongue. Y'all know I slip up a lot. But to me, the cutest form of pest control. Like, the cutest form of pest control is, bats. And no, I'm not saying that because it's like, oh, I want to be goth and edgy and shit. No, it's because bats are fascinating animals. I know what it is. Oh, good. Woo! Yeah, they can be. Oh, finally! He matches! Like, finally, both sides of him match up. This Tremor Gauntlet. A battle-worn gauntlet that releases tremor waves when charged. To charge the gauntlet, hold triangle. Okay. Of course. Yep, and... I don't know, I just like them. It's not a crime to like them. Oh my god. Well, I'm glad you didn't kill the baby mole. Because, like, I'm a sucker for babies. Be they human or animal babies. Nice. So, Steve, how much of the lore would you like for me to explain to you right now? Like, how lost are you on a scale of 10 to lost? Yeah, they do. Like, on a scale of 1 to... yeah, okay. Alright, so what would you like to know? Are there any specifics you want me to hit first? Because if so, I can do that for you. Okay. It's just that Okami and I both know a lot of the like deeper lore, because we've had a look at not just the whole game, not just like all of the games so far, but also the book. And I've had a look at the Death's Door comic as well as the pre-order comic that came with this. Which was drawn by Joe Madureira, who has also worked on Marvel Comics and DC Comics. I don't know the specific issues that he worked on, but I have seen his artwork from those, and it looks fantastic. And that fun fact, War was actually going to be, like, future and mechanical. Like, he was actually going to be, like, somewhat cyborg-ish in the beginning stages of this game, and he was going to have, like, blue as a main color for him, except that he's the writer of the Red Horse. Like, biblically and in the book. It wouldn't make any sense for him to be blue. Why did I come back here? I got lost, see? That's exactly what I was talking about. But, yeah, he was going to have, like, blue in his, like, clothing and armor color. It's weird. It's really weird. And apparently the dev team really hated it. Like, to the point where they just kind of got tired of him. Yeah. To the point where they just completely redesigned him into the look that we have today. Or as they put it, like the ancient warrior. Like, he's been fighting for so long, and like every piece of his armor would have some sort of like story behind it. Shockwave punch. Press and hold triangle to use Tremor Gauntlet to strike and quickly propel an object while dragging it. Yeah. And I did also know about the voice actors in this game. As in, like, the Watcher that was, like, the black, wispy thing that was following him around is actually voiced by none other than Mark Hamill. Yeah, we are going to ignore that because it's not important right now. That's what I did that was important. That was the important shit. Okay. So, like... And here's another thing, like, if you've noticed that his left arm is far bigger than his right arm. Like... There's actually a very interesting reason behind that. Right. Yeah, I like it too. Yeah, because his left arm is actually a prosthetic. Yeah, he kind of threw a bit of a temper tantrum at one point. And almost killed his sister. Until, like, Death stepped in and took the hit. It's like, wisdom is a great gift. Learn well. And he sliced off his brother's arm. He actually used to be left-handed. Yeah, the difference between War and Fury is that while War does have an immense, like, a gigantic temper, he has a better grip on it. Like, yeah, he just has better control of his anger than Fury does. Yes, you should. Even though, like, Genesis is the one that's earliest in the timeline, not a lot of it makes too much sense without having played this one. In fact, the beginning hour of, like, the beginning few minutes of Darksiders 1 sets up almost the entire series, with 3 following after the beginning portion, and then the second game, and then the rest of this game falls the latest in the timeline at 100 years after the apocalypse began too early. Okay.
Looks like she played you again. If at first you don't succeed, I guess.
Thank you, Joker. Oh yeah, and when they talk about his, big ol' sword on his back, his name's Chaos Eater. And, they said, like, in the beginning, the angry blade thirsts for destruction. When they say it's angry, they literally mean it. The blade's alive. A little bit, I guess. Not, like, super alive, but alive. It's not like, Death's weapon, Harvester. Sort of. Not to the same level as, Harvester is. With that one being literally alive. Chaos Eater is slightly sentient. And it's connected to War's soul, so, because there is a portion in the book where Death has to revive War by stabbing himself with Chaos Eater. And that was enough to bring him back. That's the map. It's like, it's the map, this is what it is. Like, yeah, I know. It's a map. Yeah, he was very distressed about it. I mean, he does love his brother very much. Yeah, okay, I need to pull this one back. Again. I'm making better time than I did last time I did this. I don't know, were you Hero Kami? Because I don't remember if you were. You know what? I'm not sure. I mean, if it is helping you with your stress, I'm very glad about that. Mental health's important. It is fun. It's very fun. The second game is even more fun, in my opinion. Yeah. Well, I'm glad it's helping. I haven't watched TV in years, I think. And the last time I did was when The Walking Dead was actually alright. Hi there. Well, thank you. I also just hope my commentary is at least helping a bit. Because parts of this game are a little stressful. At least for me, they are. Ah. Yeah, and I prefer to have the voices a lot louder than the game. By that I mean, like, the characters' voices being a lot louder than the rest of it. Of course, there's another. 10 out of 10 commentary. Oh, good. So I was asked, I remember the first time I ever streamed part of this. Like, does War fight for hell or for heaven? Just like, neither. Because he's not an angel, he's not a demon, he's also not a human. He's something known as a Nephilim, which is, in this continuity, half demon, half angel. And just like, there's souls in furniture. I hope this means we're not in like Ed Gein's house. Because that'd just be a little too much, in my opinion. I can imagine being on this trip with them going like, oh man, I wish I could have like a soda or something, but they're probably all expired by now and I have no money. Oh, it's Vigil Drink. Funny, a company that was involved with making this game was Vigil Games. Like, oh man, I wish I could have a soda, but they're probably all expired, and also I don't have any money on me. I don't have any cash. Just like, there. It's free now. Okay. It's not what I was expecting, but whatever. Vigil Drink. You know what? Fair enough. I was hoping not like Soylent Green. He just crushes some of the cans. That's actually a really good attention to detail. I like that. Fools, he is dangerous. As if anything on the face of this planet would not know that war is dangerous. Because the only things here are demons and angels. Considering the Nephilim, or at least the Horsemen, are very well known to both of these species as being extraordinarily dangerous, then yeah, it'd be foolish to not think he was dangerous. No, Solda. It's like, that Soylent Red is people too. Yeah. Funny how there is also a drinks company that's just called Soylent now. Oh yeah, I think it wouldn't end well either. Because very soon after you'd have to also introduce him to brushing his teeth. Though I consider he probably does already do that. I was like, alright, calm down, man. That much sugar is not good for you. Either you'd love it or hate it. Oh, that sugar crash would be horrible. Would he be like, the type that would want to just, like, sit down with no energy, or just, like, the cranky sort of crash? It's weird considering Soylent is actually a real company. What do you mean? What's a Kyle? Is that like the same thing as the pejorative of like Chads? What does that mean? I'm not a dumb Canadian, I'm a dumb American. Yeah, I don't think he would be. He's like a very self-disciplined person. His only problem is that he bottles up emotions a little too much. Oh boy. Could probably take a lot. Plus, I don't think he's really the type to have much of a sweet tooth, per se. Probably prefers meat. Yeah. I was never allowed to do that. I drink a lot of soda, yeah, but never allowed to do it. I don't know what it is. I'm either a millennial or Gen Z. I can't tell. Because what counts as millennial and Gen Z just kind of varies from person to person. Or I'm right on the line, because I was born in November. Okay, so I guess I'm Z. Because I was born in 96. Like November of 96. I'm Gen Z, I guess. Yeah. I think millennials are either as old as 40 or getting to be about, like, in their 30s or so. Yeah, I don't enjoy mowing the lawn. I mean, I just recently learned how, but I'm not liking it. But that does raise the question, like, what kind of drunk would he be? This artifact champion. This talisman represents the elite class of the Legion artifacts. Only 6 of these icons were granted to the overlords that commanded Hell's legions. Return it to Volgrim, and he will reward you. Yeah, I'd fucking hope he would. Possibly. But I think he'd enjoy something with a bit of a burn, like absinthe. Something makes you think you'd be like an apathetic drunk, like, doesn't want to do anything. Oh shit. Where is that even coming from? Look, I don't drink, so I don't know. Like, I'm 23, I don't drink. Just because I've never found the prospect of drinking appealing. What's grappa? Help, I am naive and I do not know what's going on. Possibly. I don't know, I think she'd be just more of like a giggly one. Yeah. Drinking's never appealed to me. Aw, shit, I needed to save that. Fuck. Well, I mean, at least I get to keep some of my chaos meter. I just wonder what any of them would be like on painkillers. Or like when they're coming down from anesthesia. Yeah, I don't like smoking either. It just smells really bad. I meant like if they had to get their wisdom teeth removed or something. like if they got to, like if they had to have their wisdom teeth removed and they needed to be put under anesthesia, and then they're coming home recovering. Just wonder what that would be like. Because some people are very weird after they've had a surgery or something. Because, I mean, when my brother had his wisdom teeth removed, he was saying something about how he had a frog tongue, or at least he felt like he had a frog tongue. When I got mine out, I didn't really have anything interesting. Only like the one time I had to get teeth pulled for braces. Hey, I need a plaything. Oh god. But like Novocaine doesn't do anything to like impede my thinking. Oh. So is opiate fear-mongering. Okay. But like, when I had mine out, I don't remember doing anything, really. Other than like almost choking on my gauze when I was asleep. And the first time I was going back out in public after having been away in my house so long, my face was kind of swollen. And, well, you know, the fucking expectations put on women for, like, beauty, or, like, how the beauty industry works, is that they gotta make you feel shitty enough about yourself so that you want to buy their products so you can feel pretty. So I was worried because I've always been skinny and I haven't really had much of a problem with being overweight or anything like that. That's funny. Oh man, that sucks. I'm gonna have to, like, open up my Twitch app. And I can't read that, I'm sorry. Anyway. But, like, for me... yeah, it is. But... since my face was kind of swollen, I've never really had a problem with my weight or anything like that. So when it did happen, I was so worried about like going back out in public, like, oh no, I'm going to look ugly and people are gonna notice, and oh no, what if I meet the guy that I want to marry while I'm out tonight or something? I don't know. It's catastrophizing bullshit. So I actually started having a panic attack. And yeah, I vomited. I threw up because I got that nervous about going out in public with a swollen face. Yeah, that's the only time I've ever vomited during a panic attack. And to date, I think that is the only panic attack I've ever had. Yeah. It's terrible. It is kind of funny. And like, after the initial recovery period, I was meant to go off to a university for like the start of my college career. Yeah, I don't normally vomit. It actually takes a lot to get me to vomit. Yay! Your wrath meter. So, I was meant to go to college after a while of having my wisdom teeth. And like, I still have sketches from when I was recovering from that. And apparently I was experiencing a lot of pain. To the point where I was worried if it was dry socket. Which, by the way, if you haven't had your wisdom teeth out, dry socket is like the worst. From what I've heard from other people who've had theirs taken out. No, 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 no. You stay over here with that big laser beam of yours. I need to get rid of these rocks so that I can kill you. And if the Griever's mouth laser beam hits any of the rocks, they become, like, impossible to destroy for a little while. That's why I'm letting myself get hit. I need to push it slowly here. And then she's gonna hit it right back to me, and I gotta then dodge the falling stalactites. Which those are dangerous. And until she stops doing that, I can't do anything about it. And like I said, I love the ending of this boss fight. Is like prepare for like a worse version of an American History X beatdown. I notice like a lot of these bosses tend to have smaller versions of the boss as normal enemies. Sometimes so that you learn how to defeat the big version. It happens sometimes in these, like, Zelda-esque games. Though I don't think it happened much with, one of my favorite Zeldas, Twilight Princess. You need to play what? Just Zelda? Or anything more specific? Yeah. I mean, like, my favorite one is Twilight Princess. It's a tie between that one and Wind Waker. Yeah, I got Breath of the Wild for Christmas, actually. Haven't gotten around to playing it. Like, I did play it when we only had one Switch and one copy of the game. Wind Waker is good. Like, the HD remake is fantastic. Oh, this is a more extreme version of an American History X beatdown. That was her heart. Yay! New life stone. This arcane stone increases War's maximum health. Heck yeah. Heart of the Chosen. Samael requires this item of powerful arcane energy to unlock access to the Black Throne.
Two down, two to go. You might make it to the tower after all. Then the real fun begins. Now, let's get this thing back to Samael.
Okay then. Hi, Ulthane.
Welcome back, horseman. You could have knocked, but I suppose that isn't your way, is it?
Why are you here?
Strange question, seeing as how you're the one broke into my house.
You weren't always the Black Hammer. You huddle in exile, a hermit among tombstones. Why? What role did you play in this, Ulthane?
Horseman, I've got something for you. A fair bit of work, but it's a bit dainty for me. It'll serve
We do,
you
but
better.
Steve doesn't.
You You didn't answer my question, old one.
Maybe I like the scenery, was it to you? You asked for my help and I gave it. You go on being ungrateful and I'm liable to get upset. Do I look like I'm afraid of death, boy?
It's not death you should fear.
War is just war. He's a bit closer to, Minerva. It's like... Right, okay. So, War is simply that. He is essentially the Horseman of the Apocalypse, War. To me, he's a little bit closer to Athena than he is to Ares. But he definitely does have enough of Ares in him. And the guy that we were just talking to, his name is Ulthane. He is something known as a Maker. And in the Darksiders lore, Makers are the ones that shaped the entire, like, the White City, Hell, and also Eden and the Earth. They are very skilled at their craft. And as I've said before, War is a Nephilim. He is half demon and half angel. And he has 3 siblings. The oldest being Death, and he is the youngest. Then is his brother Strife and his sister Fury. And funny we should mention that, this gun on screen, Mercy, is actually one of Strife's guns. Like Mercy, a beautifully crafted pistol that decimates foes with an unending supply of supernatural rounds. Right trigger to fire. Excuse me. You know what? I think it does. It kind of is dramatic irony, even though when this game came out, we didn't know that specific detail. It technically counts. Yeah, I'm just having to pop my neck, I'm sorry if you heard it. Because, ow, Jesus, my neck. Yeah, I was mostly just wanting to come back here so I can smash that rock. There we go. So I think us knowing that humanity was helped by him as well is unintentionally dramatic irony. Especially when you consider the fact that the original game came out in 2010. Like, January 2010. Because, man, this game is old. And then Darksiders 2 came out 2 years later in 2012. And the third game took, like, 6 years. Because of, well, outside factors.
You've... Old Voldem's got something. Old Voldem's got something new for you.
Ah, impact rounds.
Take your time. You are as wise as you are powerful. Nice sword.
It's 10 years old. Yeah, I know. I mean, like, I've played fucking,
Please take your time.
what was it I was gonna say? I've never played Halo, I'm sorry.
You drive too hard a bargain, friend. Excellent choice. You are as wise as you are powerful.
Oh, that's good. Cool.
Please take your time. You drive too hard a bargain, friend.
Right, I was just wanting to buy a couple of things. Yeah. I've never had an NES. My first ever console was the PlayStation 2. I was just trying to think of, like, what's the oldest, one of the oldest games I've played, other than Ocarina of Time? On, like as in a GameCube port of Ocarina of Time? Probably gonna say Silent Hill 2. But, like, as for the games that I've played on the actual console they came out on, Silent Hill 3. Yeah, Twilight Princess is older than this game. Because Twilight Princess released in, I think, 2007. Alright. Have a good night, Steve. Hope to see you again soon, because I'm still hoping to do these every night. Yeah, like, real fast, I'm gonna want to go to, I think, another part of this place. I'm just running away at this point because I am not interested in dealing with them. Like, just fuck off and leave me alone, please. I am obviously just talking to the things that won't go away. I'm gonna go talk to my friend Volgrim, maybe he'll leave me alone then. Yeah, now they're leaving me alone. You know what, I think I will come here. Scalding Gallow it is. Alright, so I'm going to deliver the heart to Samael, and then he's going to tell me, what's good. Alrighty.
Did you enjoy yourself? War in the Black Hammer, plucking pigeons.
You see a great many things from inside a prison, Samael.
There is little you can keep from me, horseman. Once I have a mind to know it.
And what do you know of Uriel?
I thought the horsemen were above such earthly pursuits.
She believes I killed Abaddon.
The Hellguard worshipped their fallen lord and leader. And Uriel? Some might say her admiration was less than professional. She will stop at nothing to punish the one responsible.
I fought the demon who killed Abaddon, and he will be punished.
Straga is the strongest of the Chosen. No doubt you'll face him again. He draws power from the spire and won't stand to be away from it for long. With all I have taught you, you might even survive the reunion.
Whose heart would you have, demon?
The Stygian is king of the ancient worms that now plague the Ashlands. It won't be easy. The worms grow well in such fertile ground.
Fertile?
Fertile with death, decay. All the land is covered in it. Ashes of the dead. But you may be in luck. It seems that some fool demons have taken to capturing the worms for sport, and they hunt other creatures as well. The strongest are made to fight in cruel arenas. The demons seek to tame the Stygian, not knowing that within the monster there beats the black heart of the Chosen.
How do the demons avoid the ashworms?
You know of the chronospheres?
A gift of the old ones. It is said that to master the chronosphere is to master time itself. One could stop time, or even move it forward and back.
Indeed. None of the old masters exist, but the demons have learned to use them to a lesser degree. I can grant you a basic understanding of the chronospheres. It won't be much. Perhaps just enough to avoid the worms.
Perhaps.
Perhaps not. What in this life is certain, horseman? Other than our word, of course.
But yeah, since getting our horse back is going to take quite a while, I don't think I have time for it tonight. But if you want to see it happen, definitely tune in tomorrow, because it will be happening. Chronomancer. War can now activate chronospheres and temporarily slow down time. Yeah. So, next time, it's gonna turn into fucking tremors on us. But I'm gonna go to the Volgrim spot because I wanna be safe for when I respawn. Yeah, we can talk about that in a little bit, Okami, actually. Like, once the stream ends, we can talk about that over Discord. Okay. So thank you all for watching tonight. It's still really fun. Please remember to drink plenty of water, wash your hands. I'm looking at you all. Wash your hands. Please, please, please wear a face covering in public. Be kind to yourselves and to others, and I will see you next time. Okay. Bye-bye!